Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 24th of July, 2021. This is just my weekly analysis video where I go over all of the Forex charts I'm trading on the daily time frame using my high probability and divergence methods as per my two books that you can see on the screen. So it's early on Saturday morning, which is unusual for me. Well, not that early. It's 9:20. We're in pretty severe lockdown now. I don't know how long that's going to last, probably a month or so, so it's pretty boring at the moment. Anywho, hope everyone's doing all right, and if you do like this video, please hit the like button or subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. As I always say, I know they're not the best videos, there's no editing, there's nothing flash about them, but all I'm trying to do is get the point across clear and concise, and that's all I can sort of do. All right, first up, big welcome to anyone that's new to the channel. I also have a private Facebook group and also a Telegram channel where I call all of the trade setups that you'll see today. These are called at the time, and a screenshot's also taken of the trade and posted in those groups. So it's all very transparent, all done at the time, not after the fact. And this video I'll go through how the trade's going and just give you some idea on some trade management or what mistakes we made or what we could have done better, etc. So like we always do in these videos, let's start off having a look at the week ahead for news. So today is the 24th, so this is the Forex Factory economic calendar. It's a free service. I like it. It's simple, it's clean, you can filter it to suit your needs. I just have high impact, which are marked in red, and medium impact events, which are marked in the orange there. It's all in my local time. I live in Vietnam, so this is all local time for me, just makes life a lot easier. Now, Monday, nothing much to get concerned about. Tuesday, CB, consumer confidence, I'm not even sure what that is. If you're on this, you just click over here on this little envelope looking thing, opens up, tells you what the actual news is about and what's expected. All right, so Wednesday we probably get into it. CPI numbers out of Australia, which affect the Aussie dollar. Obviously, CPI out of Canada also that same day. The biggie though, the biggie is either late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning, depends where you are, is the FOMC statement, which is the federal funds rate, the interest rates used out of the US. So this is a market mover, or can be a market mover, so be careful. 1 a.m. for me. I normally stay up and watch that one actually because it just interests me. I don't know why. I don't really do anything, but I just like to watch it. Advanced GDP later on that day, but yeah, that's the big one this weekend. Cad, we've got GDP, the Cad out of Canada, we've got GDP and core PC price index, not even out of the US on the Friday. But yeah, be aware of that one on Thursday. Right, moving right along. Let's have a look at, now you'll be looking at my chart shortly. I've got to find, geez, Jim, wake up. You'll be looking at my chart shortly. You'll be seeing lots of different colors, lots of different indicators, etc. This worksheet explains what they are basically. You can pause the video, read this, take a screenshot, and as I always say, I understand that English is not everyone's first language, or you may not understand my Australian accent. You can always speed videos up, slow videos down, pause videos. I write plenty of notes on my charts, as you'll see, so it's just a matter of reading them and understanding what I'm saying. So 3 moving averages, then QMP filter, you can read all this. Red trend lines, green trend lines, blue, grey vertical lines, sell trades, how they're designated, buy trades, how they're designated, stop losses, break even, big numbers, etc. And the bottom indicator, zero lag, MACD or MACD platinum. It's pretty straightforward. Let's get into the charts and have a look. Where are we? Oh, God. I'm having trouble finding things, but bear with me. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis these days on TradingView. Just makes it a lot easier for me making notes on charts, etc. It's also portable, unlike MT4 and MT5, which are a downloadable software and only specific to wherever you download them. TradingView can go anywhere. Just a bit prettier, a bit tidier. This is my watch list on the right. these are all the pairs I'm looking at on the daily time frame. So as you can see, there's a fair few, including a few exotics and a few metals, Bitcoin, US 500, etc. Bit of a mixed bag. So previously I was calling trades on a smaller watch list and keeping results in a spreadsheet. I don't do that anymore. It was too much time for me, too time consuming. So what I'm doing now is just on this new watch list. I've still got my old watch list going in the background, and I do let people know when I do modify any of those trades. And the shared spreadsheet's still available to anyone that wants to have a look at it. No dramas there. But this new watch list, I just call the trade setups, and then I at the weekend, this type of video on the weekend, we just discussed how the trade went, what you could have done with regards to management, etc. So let's have a look. So as you can see, if it's highlighted in this dark blue, it means I've got a trade on, or a signal's been called. It's highlighted in this lighter blue, means I've done something or should have done something with regards to that trade. No highlight, no trade, so we won't even look at those ones. Highlight in yellow means something's happening I've got to discuss with you guys. It's this one here, it's a pound USD. It's the only new signal on Monday. I'll get to that eventually. So we'll start with the AusCAD. As you can see on my charts, I write notes. AusCAD daily, AusCAD. This is on our endo, it's a daily. So there's a date, sell signal. There's a date, what it was, sell signal, and my thoughts on the trade. As I said, you can read the notes, pause the video, read the notes. The cells are designated by the red line, so it's the red solid line. That's the entry point roughly, so it's on the open of the candle there. There's a sell signal there. You've got resistance, support. It's very range bound, this pair. MACD platinum, which is the indicator down the bottom here. The theory of this is we sell when it's above the zero level, that's this level here, and we buy when it's below the zero level. That's 95% of the trades, that's the gist of it. So you can see the sell signals up here, good sell signal, off she goes. Buy signal down here, not so good, but you get the idea. So all this dots here, this is a QMP filter. Red for sell, obviously green for buy. It coincides with the MACD platinum, and there's a another indicator called the QQE advance. I don't need to see it on the chart, but this QMP filter is a combination of the MACD platinum cross, or the dot, and the QQE advanced cross. So it's just I can bring it up, I'll show you. Might as well show you because I haven't done it for a while. So QQE advanced, let's look for it. Hopefully it'll come up on the chart. Here it is here. So you can see how the red dot on the MACD platinum here was on this candle, but the cross on the QQE wasn't until the following candle. And these two indicators have got to be in sync, and that's when it presents this red or green dots on the QMP filter. All the QMP filter is really, it's not an indicator as such, it's more of a visual aid. So I don't have to put this indicator on the chart, get the crosshairs out in the data feed, this just lights it up. Sometimes they happen on the same candle, sometimes they don't. See the cross, see there's a green dot here, green dot here, green dot here, and the QQE didn't cross at all until it crossed there, and then the green dot's there. So that's the QQE advance. Nice little indicator. So we've got a sell here. We're trying to break this low here. It's going in my favor. Suggested stop loss is this red dotted line. You will see notes like VPS. If you see this up here, or in smaller old VPS, means I've got EAs trading, and you might see some notes on the left-hand side of the trades regarding those trades. Don't worry about them too much. You just want to concentrate on the big, bulky writing, because that's just my daily chart setup. So we're in the sell, nothing doing at the moment. Really need to see a clean break of this to the downside. Oz Swiss, it's highlighted in blue. Something must have happened if it comes up. Okay, here was a sell back here. Went against me, didn't stop me out, came very close apparently. Went down, had this little pullback, come back down again. All I've done is probably suggested close half and bring the stop down. So we're in a good trade here. You can see the sell signal there, what I took the sell signal on. Now I'm suggesting that you should have closed half of this already, tighten up the stop. In the meantime, I start to draw trend lines in preparation for a potential divergence. You can see, look, price is heading down. It's a downtrend. But the MACD Platinum's starting to head up. So it's potential regular bullish divergence forming there. Hasn't been confirmed yet. This grey vertical line is just a warning signal. There's a green dot on the MACD Platinum below the zero level. So I'm thinking buys. That's what my mind's thinking. In the meantime, this sell's going all right. Aussie Yen. Friday we took a buy. You can read my notes there. It's a second attempt. Yep, see, second attempt. The first one was on this grey line here. It would have been stopped out, or yeah, definitely stopped out, that one. Then we got a sell signal. Look at the MACD Platinum. It's been below the zero level for a long time, which is unusual. There are times when it is, but this tells me, because the MACD Platinum oscillates around the zero level, so it goes up and down, just meanders. You can see here it is an oscillator, and oscillators mean it oscillates. Again, got other trades on happening here. Don't worry about that too much, but here we are on a buy from Friday morning, and it's going nowhere fast, but at least we're heading in the right direction. MACD's heading up, price is slowly heading up. Higher risk trade though. We're getting lower lows, lower highs on price, so trend is changing. Cad Swiss, let's have a look here. Another buy signal in here. This one's a little bit different. Still in a sell. Well, it's up to you whether you remained in that sell or not. I chose to, or I just left it on the chart. So the sell was up here. This is the sell notes here from the 7th of July. It's gone down. As soon as you probably went through, look, it's a great resistance level up here. So I like to set up this big bearish candle. You would be, the MACD Platinum through the zero level, which is a bit of a heads up. You'd be closing out half in here somewhere. You probably would have bought your stop into this level up here. And it's had a bit of a pullback, then headed bang down nicely. Bring your stop down here. So you're locking in a small profit there. You've already taken half off the table. You can't lose on the sell trade. A buy trade presents. Take the buy. You can leave that sell on. I know some people can't do it because their brokers or their jurisdictions won't allow it, but I tend to do that a lot. Stop here. Here's the notes for the buy. So there's the notes for the sell. There's the notes for the buy. You can see I made a note. I would leave the partial sell on for some protection if you can. So stop loss here for the buy. Stop loss there for the sell. Cad Yen. Another buy signal from a couple of days ago. Read the notes there. It's a high risk trade, yeah, because price does seem to be turning down. Lower lows, lower low, lower highs, lower highs. MAs are starting to roll over. You know, it's just, you just be careful. It's a common chart pattern. MACD Platinum's below the zero level, and has been for a while, so we might as well have a crack at it, but just watch your risk. If you normally risk, say, 2% on a trade, you might only risk 1% or something like that. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, another buy signal. This one was based on, let's have a look here, new second attempt. So my first one was in here. Yeah, my first one was in here, took the buy, and if you hadn't been stopped out, stop would have been below here somewhere. As soon as I got this sell signal here, the smart thing would be to close out, take the loss on that initial buy. So just ignore the sell because it's not valid. The MACD Platinum's not above the zero level. And we get another buy here. We've got this sort of support level. So this initial one was based on hidden bullish divergence, which I like. Then this second one, even though it's probably more of a support level, double bottom or a support level, but it is technically regular bullish divergence. You can see slightly lower lows on price and definitely higher lows on the MACD Platinum, as marked by the green line there. So it went against me initially, now it's popping up nicely. So that's the second attempt at this trade. That's the Swiss franc, Japanese yen, Euro CAD. Let's have a look here. Sell signal, obviously, from a couple of days back. Yeah, just going nowhere fast. Look at MACD again. Platinum's been above the zero level for a long time. Common theme. This has been going sideways. Look at all these different coloured dots here. This is all the crosses sideways. You see, same here over here. It's like a sideways action. Same in here. And you can see the big base forming. Price eventually broke up, got up to the 240, and it's rolled over, taking a sell trade. Euro Swiss. Right, another one. It's a double whammy. Took a sell up here. And look, the trend, you can just look at it. The trend is down. So that sell, if you can stay in it, stay in it. To me, the trend's heading down. That's the smart sort of the best option, I guess, the most conservative way to trade. I would have closed half. Nice big MACD platinum through the zero level, big bearish candle like that. You know, in here somewhere you would have closed half and brought your stop up to say up here somewhere. Price has then gone down a bit, pulled back up and gone down. Bring your stop down on the sell. Now we're on a buy from a few days ago. That sell gives me some protection for this buy. The buy is a higher risk trade. You can see the trend's going down. We've got regular bullish divergence, high risk trade. That's why I say keep the sell on. Stop loss here, stop loss there. Yeah, pretty straightforward stuff really. Euro pound. This is one messy pair. All right. Last signal was a sell on Friday. Had this sort of resistance level. I guess you could even probably extend it through there. Look, this is another sideways pair that's going nowhere fast. Really need to break this low here to push down. Yeah, MACD Platinum's not really getting away from the zero level too much. Sort of hugging it. But we're in a sell, sort of heading in the right direction. Not convincing yet. Euro Yen, buy trade. Again, similar, second attempt. I think the first one would have been, I would have closed it out, yeah. But if I had taken that first one, I'm not sure I did, but it's definitely a second attempt. That would have been closed out for a loss, probably on the open there, because I wouldn't have let it get to the stop. And now we're having a second go at it. So we've got regular hidden bullish divergence first up, which is this one, followed by regular bullish divergence. I like that's the old 1-2, you know, like both divergences on the same sort of move. Gives you a bit more confidence, a bit of confluence, I guess. Looking to go up. It initially went down, but Friday's dragged me up nicely. MACD Platinum still below the zero level, so looking all right there. Pound Aussie. Just in the grind on this pair. Buy back here somewhere. Just grinding up slowly, grinding up. Never stopped me out. Since moved my stop up, but probably I would have closed half, well and truly, not much profit, but would have put the stop here. And this thing's just grinding up slowly. It's watching paint dry. Warning signal, red dot above the zero level on the MACD Platinum. Pound CAD, what are we in here? Obviously a sell, not really impressive. Got this nice sort of double top or resistance level. Took the sell. MACD's heading down. Initially went in my favour, popped up on Thursday. Friday started to head back, so we're just about at the point of entry. Not going anywhere fast. Pound Swiss. Another one with a double trade. You can read the notes here for the sell. This is a sell here. Look, range bound, very range bound. It's a powered up mind trading. So I took the sell. This big bearish candle. You would have closed half out. I would have brought my stop in here somewhere. It's pulled up against me, then rolled back down again. Stops brought down tighter above these lows here. Rolled down. A buy signal presents based on the support level. You sort of have to take it. You know, MACD Platinum's below the zero level. I left the sell on. You probably, if you'd closed out, say half down here, which would have been the smart thing. This bearish candle on this sell, hit your sort of support level, close out half before it pops up again. So you would have closed out half. With that stop there, you can't lose on the sell trade overall. Now we've got a buy trade, stop in place here. It's all a bit messy, all a bit tight, but it's not giving us anything, so you just take what you can get and move on. You're waiting for the decent move sort of thing. So in the meantime, hopefully other pairs are doing us a favour. Who knows? All right, pound yen, common theme with these few of these yen pairs. This is a second attempt. First one would have been here. We've got the sell signal here. Smart thing would have been to close that buy, take the loss, and it would have popped through my stop anyway. Hindsight's a great tool, but generally I'm calling if you get a reverse signal, hasn't reached a stop, take the loss. So the initial buy, loss. This is second buy. So the initial buy was based on regular bullish divergence. This one hasn't got divergence. So, you could sort of make an argument for it. So let's have a look here. Bullish, we'll give it bullish. So you could say that's like I guess a double bottom, or even whatever, like trend line. Did you mess that up, Jim? I'll try again. Release it. So yeah, you could say that's in here. So definitely lower lows, and we've got a double bottom, so that's divergence. Yeah, probably should have made a note of that. So regular bullish divergence on the second attempt, and we're going up again. Again, a lot of different signals there, getting all a bit messy, bit tight. MACD platinum below the zero level. Who knows? Pound New Zealand. Let's have a look what we've done here. This is one that was a buy here. It's highlighted in light blue. Like a lot of these pound pairs going nowhere fast. There was a sell signal here, so I'm calling this trade closed with a loss. Instead of letting it get to the stop, even though now it's sort of popped up a little bit, now we've got a warning signal, I'm calling that as a loss, and we'll take the loss and mark that a different colour so I know to go back to it. I'll remove this buy trade and we'll be looking for a new buy trade. MACD platinum still below the zero level, so that's a loss in the pound New Zealand. Pound USD, highlighted in yellow, means something. It means we're going to take something, we're going to take a trade. Monday, we're going to take a buy. Monday the 26th of July, if this just opens close to where it closed on Friday, nothing changes, there's a buy signal there. You see a green dot. The good thing about TradingView is it shows me what's coming on Monday. There is a new buy signal on Monday. MT4, MT5 don't do that. That's one thing I do like about TradingView. So on Monday, we'll be taking a buy. So I'm not sure if I took this buy here, it was based on a common theme again, hidden bullish divergence. Normally I would hedge these things, but because I'm not hedging anymore, because I love my hidden divergence, as you know, would have taken, it may have got stopped out, or it would have been closed out on the sell signal if it wasn't. Now we're taking a new buy. So we've got hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence. So it's a 1-2 thing again. You see price is going down, MACD is going up. Price was going up, MACD is going down. I know the hidden divergence is a little bit hard to spot for some people, but I've got a couple of videos on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at it. So new buy signal on the pound USD on Monday. That's a gimme, unless something drastic happens where the pound opens up down here or up there or something like that, but highly unlikely. New Zealand CAD. Took a sell signal here. If it ever comes up, here it is. Got this sort of resistance level here, got the support level down here. It again, very messy. MACD platinum above the zero level for a sort of touch below there, but it's back up. So we're having another crack at it. I think a lot lost on this one. Don't think I took that one. It was too close to this level, but I definitely took that one. Would have been able to stop there or take lost on the reversal. Now we're taking another crack, going nowhere fast. New Zealand Japanese Yen. This is one that's one of the pains. You know, sometimes you take a trade like this, took the buy trade in here. Went against me, went against me, went against me, and just spiked down and as Murphy's Law would have it, it spiked down through my suggested stop loss. So I'm going to have to call that a loss. And now it's popped back up again. And you can see the messiness in here, all these crosses on the MACD Platinum. Now we've got a new green one. I've drawn this trend line across the highs here. Friday just popped above the trend line. You could, and the buy signal's still valid. There hasn't been a sell signal, so the buy signal's still valid. Stopped out. You could look at taking a second buy trade there, another buy trade. Still valid, so it's just bad luck that we're popped out there. So that trade's a loser, according to me. So that's just the way it is sometimes. That's how you'll get stopped out by 1 or 2 pips and you think the whole world's against you. It's just the way it is. New Zealand USD. What happened here? I think this might be similar. Yeah, buy signal was here based on this nice support level. This green dashed line is a 70-cent level. It's a big number in the New Zealand and the Aussie. Any of those round numbers, 70, 75, 65. So what happened? We took a buy there, went nowhere, came down, bounced off that support level again, popped up, thinking, yeah, life's good. Bang. Sell signal here. Now, it's either we are either stopped out on the stop or we took the close anyway on the open. So it's a loss. I'm not sure how big it was. It's a couple of pips above the stop, but well, let's have a look. What's that low? 681, and that is at 79.5. So it's touch and go. It may have been, it's on the sell side, so it may have been safe, and then we could have saved a few pips and got out there. In the meantime, it's popped back up again. So we're calling that a loss on the New Zealand USD. It's another update. USD CAD. Sell signal here. Probably took a sell signal there, probably lost, so it's the second attempt. Again, a common theme. This time it's bearish, hidden bearish divergence first, followed by regular bearish divergence second. MACD Platinum's been above the zero level. Look at this, yeah, look at this sideways crap. That's unbelievable. It's reflected there, cross. Now it pops up, and you can see price is heading up, MACD's heading down. Eventually we'll get something. So that's the USD CAD heading in the right direction slowly. USD Japanese Yen, this is one that really messed me up. All right, let's have a look at what we got first. We got the sell up here. Nice sort of resistance level. Did pop up through it, but didn't, and it came back down to it. So we took the sell, high risk trade. Once we got this nice bearish candle into the MAs, combination of things. It's a high risk trade initially against a trend. MACD Platinum through the zero level and price on the MAs, close out half, probably bring the stop right down. Popped up again, you could have brought the stop even tighter, and we've gone back down, and what I've done is I've brought the stop right in. But in the meantime, we had a buy trade here, and my suggested stop was just below it. I like this trade, and the typical thing happens, pop down, again, just pipped me out of stopped me out, and now it's gone straight back up and taken the sell stop out. So at least we didn't lose on the sell, but we lost on the buy. It's just one of those things. The buy signal's still valid, so again, you could probably draw the old trend line through there. Basic trend line, so across your highs sort of thing. Look, you probably already could have taken it. I probably missed that one. This break here on this one on the open, yeah, you could have probably taken that there, probably gone against you a bit, then popped up nicely because the buy signal is still valid. I didn't do it, but that just gives you an idea. So probably had a small win on the sell overall, and probably lost, gave it all back on the buy. So that one will tidy up. All right, we're getting a few of the exotics now. USD Mexican Peso, buy trade here. You can read my notes on this. It's not a pair I'd trade, but I'm just trying to look for different setups and give you an idea how the exotics work. Generally, I would have probably closed this at break even, but I like this sort of support level here. So I'm just gonna leave it in play. The MACD platinum's already through the 0 level. It's gone nowhere fast. Hit the 240, hasn't really pushed through. Yeah, look, if you were in a trade and you would have closed some of it and reduced your risk, maybe bring your stop up a little bit tighter to this level. It's a messy pair, tough pair to trade. USD, Norwegian krone, I think it is. It normally comes up when I click on it. Sell trade up here. I think this will be my second attempt at it. The first one would have been stopped out before it got the buy signal. Again, got this big level here. It was resistance, broke through, came down. I guess you can call it support now, going up, and see if we can come back down to it. Meanwhile, regular bearish divergence there, high risk trade. MACD platinum's been above the 0 level for a long time, looking to bring this down, bring price down. USD Singapore dollar, this thing's been firing up, and last signal was a sell, second attempt. There's your first one there. It was stopped out for a loss. Now, second attempt is here. There's a trend line. I've drawn this trend line across these lows. You can see it's pretty obvious. I did want to see it clean break through that trend line, which I made a note of when I did my chart analysis. Stops up here, high risk trade, regular bearish divergence, read the notes. USD, Turkish Lira, this is a bit of a messy one. There's a sell back here. It's not a pair I normally trade. It's volatile pair, so just be careful. It's also got big swap rates on one side. Obviously big positive ones on one, but big negative on the other, so just be aware of that. So it took a sell, tightened it right up. It's just ground its way down, and there's a buy signal presented here with hidden bullish divergence, but it's not convincing. Let's look at the MACD platinum. It's just hugging sort of the 0 level there. It's just a slow grind. It's really got to break through this previous high to convince me. That's the USD, Turkish Lira. USD, South African Rand. This is a sell that's going to get stopped out by the looks. First attempt was there, second attempt was there. Again, hidden bearish divergence followed by regular bearish divergence. Now, it's probably going to pop up for potentially a buy signal soon and take out my stop anyway. And if that's the case, I'll have another go at it, have a third crack at it. Gold. We've got a couple of trades on here. Yep, got a buy from back here. You can read the notes on the buy over here. Nice setup. Took the buy. MACD platinum below the 0 level, through the 0 level. As price got the MAs, you would have closed out half, brought in your stop, which is what I've done. Now the last signal was a sell signal. This came very close to the buy stop, not quite, very close there. Sell stops up here. MACD still above the 0 level. It's all a bit tight at the moment, but it's not bad. US 500, this is the overall US stock market. You can read my notes there about be careful. It's generally got a bullish bias. So the last trade here was a sell. As soon as it was a high risk trade, as soon as they get that bearish candle, again into the MA, the 50 MA, MACD platinum through the 0 level, you would be closed out half, bring your stop right in. In the meantime, get this buy signal. You should be out of that sell, definitely. And we took the buy. And again, it's just grinding up. Look at the MAs. It's just, it's just, if you just took the pullbacks every time you pull back, you do well on this. That's just the stock market. Bitcoin against USD. Even Bitcoin's been going sideways. We've got this support level still. It seems to be holding around the 30,000 mark, roughly, give or take. We're in a sell here. MACD platinum still above the 0 level. Yeah, it's a volatile. And I've decided not to close out of this. I'm just going to grind it out. And now we've got a new buy signal. Look, it's not a valid buy signal with regards to my rules, but I'm thinking this support level here, if I was in that sell, I'd be out of that sell, probably looking to the buy side. So that's Bitcoin. So that's it for my charts. I'll just bring up that Word document if I can find it. Yeah. So again, you can read that if you want. pause the video and read that, see what all the different lines are. If you want to know more about the high probability, if you haven't got the book, you can just go to my YouTube channel, and I might actually put a link in the video to it. There's a couple of videos. If you just put, if you search in my channel, high probability example, it'll bring up 2 videos that show the setup, the indicators, and a few trade setups, etc. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's probably dragged on a little bit too long, this video. As I said, if you do like the video, hit the subscribe button, or at least hit the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are. And I hope your football team / sporting team, I think even the Olympics are on there, aren't they? Anyway, enjoy the weekend, and I'll chat to you good folk another day. Cheers.